Hello and welcome back to another Fate Granddaughter video. Now it's been some time since I last did any streams or uploads, but yeah, it's been kind of not that great in terms of games since it was all reruns last month. So yeah. Anyways, it's the new event, the HibiChika event that just began today itself. So excited to read what's in there and how they are connected to the story since they are very old type moon characters which we didn't expect to see coming into FGO. So yeah, excited to get them. Before we begin with the story, I'd like to use some tickets to at least try to get them, but I'm not actually going for them, so I'll probably use 10 tickets now, and if I feel like it, I'll use another 10 tickets, but not more than that. So, yeah, let's begin. I did the data download earlier, so there shouldn't be any false loading. Okay, cleaner. Getting the new event craft essence would also be great since it will make the farming a lot easier. Their alter ego, so Izumina Asura. Izumina Asura? Isura. In one of the mangas that they are in, it was hinted that Chikagi has some relation to that. She has a mystic code related to that god. So, okay. Arrival of the colonists. Interesting pairing. It's Blackbeard and Bartholomew on the top. So, okay. Nothing. Last few rolls. Okay. Not even an event poster. That was bad. Let's do the 10 tickets right now. I was thinking of doing at the end, but it's fine. Okay, Camlan. He's not even on rate up. Why? It's fine. Okay. Nothing. Oh. Okay. It doesn't look like I'll be getting them or any of the other craft essence. It's pretty bad. Hopefully the luck turns around during the anniversary rules since it's going to be hectic. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's begin with the story. The Dancing Dragon Castle. Bamboo is the best, especially Kyoto bamboo. It's breathtaking alongside those beautiful incandescent, lamps. Damn, incandescent. Yeah. No, that's not bamboo. That's bamboo grass. What's the difference? I'm not a plant scientist, but I do know that bamboo shoots and bamboo grass are different, yeah? Who said bamboo shoots? Gah, where did you even come from? We are not talking about mushrooms or anything. Oh wow. This bamboo grass is beautiful. Look how big its leaves have grown. I can't believe it's already Tanbata time. Let me see. Tanbata is a Japanese festival that celebrates the one time per what? That celebrates the one time per year when the lovers that is celebrated once per year when the lovers Otohime and Hikoboshi are allowed to see each other, right? But why are there decorations for it here at Kalia? An excellent question. It's not unreasonable to wonder if we really need to decorate for every little special occasion. Emiya, the fact remains that there are many different heroic spirits here and they all have seasons and holidays that are special to them. So there is no harm in celebrating. It's a small price to pay if it keeps morale up. And in Japan, July is the month of Tanbata. It's not much, but I did what I could to decorate the cafeteria with bamboo grass. Ved and Mash, why don't you go ahead and use those paper strips over there to write Tanzaku wishes. The somen noodles and chirashizushi should be ready by the time you're done. It's certainly a lot of extra work for me though. Emiya looks like he's really enjoying himself. Yes, formerly a hot pot head honcho, now a bamboo grass general. Apparently, he's been going to a singularity to fish up tuna and bonito and keeping them in a special icebox all for today. It's like something out of an isekai. One minute he's gloomy downer, the next he's a ray of sunshine. All thanks to his cooking skills. So that's why he's in his summer outfit. Thanks, Mom. Gosh, there are already so many Tanzo hanging up. I guess everyone at Kalia is really enjoying this event. Let's see. This one hopes they'll get to have a romance with Master. This one hopes for world peace. This one hopes for new entry in their favorite book series. Banks covering eyes, mushrooms, 100 holy grails. Senpai, I just had a thought. Doesn't Tanbata seem a little too much like anything goes? I can't imagine Otohime has the power to grant all these different wishes. Well, how can I explain this? Tanbata was originally dedicated to making offerings to Otohime, a revered sage, with the wish that she would help you improve your weaving and sewing skills. Over time, those wishes came to cover topics like martial arts and academics. Now, in modern days, all that remains in the tradition of making a wish on Tanbata Day. In short, the essence of the things was lost over time, hardly the first time and certainly not the last. Thanks for breaking it down better than I could, El Malloy. I see. So in modern terms, the holiday is more a matter of entertainment, and that isn't considered rude to the gods. I feel a little better about it now. Although maybe I shouldn't, seeing how some of these wishes involve. By the way, in what? Involved, yeah. By the way, although Tanbata is primarily celebrated in Japan now, I believe it was originally from China, right? Was it celebrated in Zhuge time? Yes, it was. Tanbata originates from the what? Kinka, yeah, Kinka festival, or Kiko Kikodan in Japanese. It has a long and storied history. Otohime and Hikoboshi's Chinese counterparts, Jinyu and Nui Liang, has been referred as star names in books dating back in the PC era. I definitely butchered the Chinese pronunciation for the names. Anyways, meaning the myth's origins reaches that far back as well. All the way back in the PC era, huh? People used to believe the stars in the sky were the gods' domain. It makes sense. Stars have long been an essential navigational tool. Even today, many people wish on them. That people would begin creating myths about them as was inevitable. The legend of Nuiliang and Jingyu, the cowhead and the weaving girl, the festival that becomes the basis for Tanbata, is but one of them. Their respective stars, Vega and Altair, Altair, are separated by the Milky Way. According to myth, the two were tragic lovers who, after incurring the Emperor's wrath, were kept apart. The stars are 15 light years from each other, so there is no way they could ever be reunited. But it's said they can see each other once a year on the day of Tanbata, thanks to the people praying for them. The dew is as tears shed, with sorrow in parting, bejeweled droplets falling fruitlessly to the ground. No matter the age or place, tales of love denied the chance to be together will always hold people's interest. Murasaki. Please forgive the intuition. I couldn't help but notice you were discussing Kikuk then. It was celebrated in the palace during my time there. Oh, it brings back so many memories. In fact, Otohime and Hitoboshi were frequently the subject of popular poems back then. Like the one you just recited? Yes, it was written by Lord Sugawara no Michizane, about how Otohime and Hitoboshi must have wept when the morning forced them to once more go their separate ways. A poem about Otohime and Hitoboshi, two lovers forbidden from being together. Indeed, this myth made its way to Japan in the 17th century, so your culture would have been immediately familiar with it by then. Did you come to hang up a Tanzu wish of your own myth then, Miss Kuroko? In fact, yes. In my time, we wrote our wishes on mulberry leaves. But these modern colorful Tanzaku are so much cuter. I just noticed this. I think a cursed talisman has been mixed in among the tanzil. It must have been though, man. Who is in charge of course reflection again? I can't let you get guard down for a moment with that guy. Hello, Ved. Are you there too, Mash? Da Vinci, what is that? We just found another minute singularity. Would you guys come to command room so I can fill you in? Sure thing. And while I'm at it, I see. You are there too, Lord and Malloy. This is perfect. Come with them, would you? Me? This latest minute singularity is occurring in 19th century Nagasaki in the Kyushu region. At the time, it was only place in Japan that allowed open trade with other nations, as the rest of the country was subjected to shogunate's strict isolation policy. Even as minute singularities goes, this one is pretty small. Better safe than sorry, though. The good news is that Shiba isn't detecting any danger for at least next few days. So we'd like you to take advantage of this window of time to investigate and, if possible, retrieve the Holy Grail there. What do you think, Ved? Are you up for it? Leave it to me, of course. It would be nice, light, pre-served noodles workout. Oh, we are having so many noodles today. That sounds great. Oh, and naturally, we are fully prepared for this kind of anomalous situation. The servants will be going with you should make this ray shift as smooth as silk. So that's why you wanted me to come along. The closer a singularity is to modern era, the more useful my knowledge can be. Still, it's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you. I am by no means an expert on Japanese history. Anyway, what do you say, Master? Any objections to me joining you? Of course not. I'd be glad to have your help. Understood. And for what it is worth, I shall do my very best to keep you safe. Now then, am I the only one who will be accompanying him, Da Vinci? I don't see anyone else around. Check it out! Right in the nick of time. Sorry I'm late, Chanmas. Nagiko, Bamboo Shoot, Enjoyer, present and ready to ray shift. So we are bringing along a troublemaker, are we? Well, you know, if anything comes up, Nagiko, she seems like she could deal with whatever it might be, right? I'm so hyped, and I've never been to Haizen. As soon as we clock out, I'm doing all the sights. Oh hey, Professor Lang, are you coming too? Awesome. Liang. Da Vinci? I'm just checking, but I don't suppose you confused her with Miss Kauruko, did you? It's understandable Seisho Nagana and Murasaki Shigebu are so alike. It's easy to mix them up. Yeah, they are really not. Random trivia, but did you know that both Murasaki Shigebu and Seisho Nagana have exactly 7 characters between their name and respective most famous works, The Tale of Genji and The Pillar Book, in their original language? It's true. I'm sorry, I was just a little taken aback. You're right, she's as much a servant as any other, and a renowned Heian period writer, and nothing to sneeze at. I'm sure she is nothing like as monstrous as she has been made out. I hope. I knew you'd get it, Professor Liang. You really know how to see right through to the heart of what makes someone who they are. Professor, are you Zhu Liang's fan or something, Nagiko? Hell yeah! Romance of the Three Kingdoms was peak even back in our time, I dare anybody to make it through Chu Sai Bao without brawling their eyes out. I see. I'm sure he would be delighted to hear as much from an author as renowned as you. But right now, I'm only his vessel, so it feels strange to be treated as if I were indeed him. I'd prefer you address me as Elmeloid II. You might be tempted to leave the second part out, but... Wait, really? So you are the great big band Lungda star? Who told you that? No. No, never mind. There is only one person in all of Kalia who would spread that nickname. Oh, you don't like that London star? That's low-key so you, but hey. Could be Rhinus because she thought it would be funny because Flat is not here. Great probably knows, but probably wouldn't say that. Luvia knows, but she doesn't have the knowledge probably of when she was in the clock tower, because Astria, what's the heroic spirit possessing her? I think that has taken over herself, so probably only Reigns. Then I'll go with Professor Melichi. Done and done. Meloichi. Now, let's go repair the shit out of the singularity. Professor Mel. I've never seen you so conflicted. Okay, so everyone's on the same page. Great. That's how you get a good, productive working relationship. And now, to get everything ready so we can reshift you on your way. Good luck. Excuse me, but am I not going with him on this reshift, Da Vinci? No, sorry, Mash. I need you to support the field team remotely this time. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. In case it doesn't though, we are better off with you here ready to help. I see. Alright, I understand. I'll do my best to support Senpai and the others from here. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Huh? I'm not going to keep you waiting for a year. A year? Oh, you're making a little Tanbata themed joke, right? Then, I'll write a Tanzo praying for your safe return, so... Senpai, there is something I have been thinking about in regards to Tanbata. What is it? Never mind, it's nothing. I might not be able to accompany you this time, but please don't take any undue risks over there, okay? But by the time you get back, I'm sure the Tanbata celebration will be well underway. And I'm also sure Emiya will have a delicious Tanbata themed meal ready and waiting. Okay. Phew. There they go. Off without a hitch. Looks like smooth sailing ahead too. That's a relief. Yes, and I'll continue to monitor them from here. I'll also make sure we are ready to receive transmissions from them once they arrive on site. Great, thanks. I'm counting on you. Oh, hi Gray. If you're here to see Elmeloid II off, I'm afraid you just missed him. No, it's not that. Get a load of this. She's all worried something bad is going to happen to her mentor just cause her hairbrush handle broke. That's why she's all nervous and fidgety. She's going out of her mind and worry over a little nothing burger. So stop that ad. I know how you feel. Even tiny problems can feel like bad omens at times like this. But knowing Elmore second, I'm sure everything will be fine. After all, he's the great Big Bang. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Oh, gold, damn it. Am I too late? Kintoki? See, I just dropped Kikyo's mug by accident and look, the whole handle just snapped off. I wanted to apologize before she shifted, but I guess I missed my chance. I see. Well, I can contact the team to let her know. Excuse me, is Nagiko still here? I'm afraid the candy dish she left behind in the library just broke clean in half. Hey, Nagiko around? The head just randomly fell off the statue she got me as a souvenir, and it's kinda low-key freaking me out. Okay, all these bad omens lining up. Okay, even I can admit this is starting to look bad. This is Senpai, please be safe out there. Okay. "15 light years apart." I don't think there was a map for this event. So, yeah. It's taking... Oh, there was. That's nice. Nagasaki Center. This is nice art style. That. Okay. Nagasaki Center. Section 1. More shark sighting in Nagasaki. Ow, 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 ow. There was something weird about that reshift. Hey, where are my companions? Everyone is gone. Ah, there you are. Oh. Hey, you okay, Chanmas? You didn't merge with a fly or an alien or something, did you? Oh, what happened to you? Yeah. Just give me a sec. Okay. Yeah. Today about a rough start. Talk about a rough start, huh? Even my head still feels kind of wonky. Anyway, it looks like you haven't found the professor yet, either. Come on, Chanmas, let's find him before he finds us. Then we can sneak up on him and give him a good scare. What are you, a grade schooler? There is no need for that. I'm already well aware of the situation. Huh? That's weird. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Also, you sound different. Is that actually you, Professor Melochi? Oh, second ascension, all of them. Ignoring her. Master, would you try contacting Kalia for me? Yep. Ah, yes, that's about what I expected. It may well even be better this way. Okay, I'm coming out, but I don't want to hear a word about what you're both about to see. Not one word. Oh, yep. I thought it was a different sprite, but it's the same as his final ascension. You've got real fire in your eyes, young man. Also, nice cloak. You got that shit on. Anyway, you don't see a professor looking guy around here. Long hair, stern look, kind of prawny. Sorry, but you are looking at him. Looking at him. It's me, Elmroy Second. Damn it. Did the race shift do this? Why did I have to end up in this form now, of all times? The little Elmroy Second. Don't call me little. Fortunately, my spirit origin itself is working fine. I can still fight just as well as before, so that wouldn't be a problem. So, loath though as I am to say it, I'll just have to continue about our work here looking the way I do. Do you two have any issues with that? Nah, I'm good. But we at least need a group selfie so we never forget this. Come on, Chanmas, get in here. Hey, no photos. Quit crowding me. Oh man, did you hear that, Chanmas? Sounds like our little guy is already in his rebellious phase. Hey, it's not easy being young. That's just how it goes at his age. I'm not in a rebellious phase. That's enough of your bet. Hey, you there? I ain't seen you people around here before. You from Poland too? It's okay. You don't gotta hide it. You have been around the block like me. You can tell who the foreigners are right away. Have you had your eyes checked lately? I'm a super obvious Japanese star. Well, I'm convinced. Oh, I'm sorry. You must be a geisha then. But just so you know, you are not gonna find any business around the Dejima now. If you want to make money, you'd better be off visiting the Chinese Quarter. Nope, not a geisha. Excuse me, I have a question for you. I can't help but notice there has not been a single person coming or going in. It's as though the town is deserted. Does this Dajima place have anything to do with that? Good question. It'll be pretty clear once you see it for yourself. You'll find Dajima just along the road there. Dejima. That name sounds familiar. I don't know. So you have heard of it before then? Dejima was an artificial island where trade with foreign nations was officially permitted even while Japan was still in its isolation policy. The shogunate saw it as a quarantine of sorts, a way to keep people, supplies, and religious influence from spreading into the country at large. However, it was also tightly regulated by the shogunate, so I doubt we'll be able to just walk in. Bwahaha! Hey, why worry? Let's just storm the gate and see what happens. One of these days, I'd love to see your parameters in numerical form, especially your intelligence stat. Still, you have a point. We won't get anywhere just standing around here. Don't you worry, Professor Melucci. We are on the Kalia crew now, remember? There is nothing this place could throw at me that'd ever have a hope of surprising me now. Okay. Yeah, I totes knew about this. It is a minute singularity after all. And look, they even have nice enough to put a sign. Let's see what it says. Nagasaki Dragon Island. Dragon. Yeah. Well, that has to be connected to the Holy Grail. If not, I'll eat my cloak. Oh man, what do we do now? Think we should go in, Professor Melucci? Melucci. As as if me saying no would stop you. But yes, we are going in. We won't get anywhere standing around out here. But remember, we'll be heading into enemy territory. Be ready for anything. Got it. Wait, both of you, give me your hands. Alright. What's this about? There's a little ritual you gotta do when you go into places like this. First we hold hand, and then on three we all jump across this threshold together. Ready? Just go inside already. Cafe. Or in the cafe, bread and sweets. Whoa. So this is Dejima, huh? It's nothing like they say, is it, Janmas? It doesn't look like anything the one I read about either. This is far from the forced singularity, in which things have gotten strange for us. Still, at least with all these people around, we shouldn't have to worry about suddenly being attacked. For the time being, we should all stick close together. Don't go wandering off on your own. Woohoo! New Nagasaki pastries. I gotta check this bad boys out. And she's gone. What did I just say? Welcome, welcome. Try some Nagasaki famous spiral sausage. You too, son. Don't be shy. We've got Nagasaki's favorite chocolate dipped bananas. You won't want to leave without trying at least once. I don't think those are famous Nagasaki dishes. I'm surprised to see so many obviously non-Japanese people here as well. Okay. Okay. Are they all outsiders who came here to trade? These kinds of things would have gotten jammed in the real Nagasaki. And it's not just them. Locals are coming and going as they please too. Just what in the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is nuts. Why would anyone think to stick deep fried shrimp into Nagasaki's famous soft serve? Speaking of which, these are yours. Does any part of you understand what we are not here on vacation? Where did you get the money for these Nagiko? Well, obviously I don't have any local currency on me. But while I was standing at the stand, this guy came up and ha 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 ha. Oh. Hello there. I hope you are all enjoying your time here at Dragon Island. Enjoy the soft serve on me. Gaga. Hi there. Thank you for kind gestures, sir, but we can't accept charity from someone we have only just met. 9-9. Think nothing of it. I love this island here, you see. Seeing more tourists like yourselves visiting just fills my heart with joy. Take a look over there. Men, women, young, old, Japanese, Westerners, they are all enjoying themselves. Is that not a wonderful thing to see? He's right. This would have been impossible in the original Dejima. May I ask you a question, sir? I thought people like you were here to trade, but instead, I see many non-Japanese residents running shops. Could you tell us more about this, Dejima? Huh? You? Hmm? What are you trying to get out of me? You suspect me of spying? What? If you intend to make such vile accusations, then let us settle this matter right now with a duel. I was not making any accusations. That said, it's interesting that's where your mind went. Hey, I've warned you. I'm very strong. Now, go on. Choose whatever weapon you like and come at me. Gah. Will you? Knock it off already. Ouch. Oh. How many times have I told you to stop challenging people to duels at the drop of the hat? What kind of example are you setting for the baby? I'm sorry. As soon as I heard the word duel, I just couldn't help myself. But it was you who said it, not me. I'm sorry about this, travelers. I hope the doctor here didn't make too much trouble for you. Is this your first time at Dejima? I know it may not be quite what you were imagining, but now that you have come all this way, I hope you enjoy your time here. Gagu. You know, that weird rando did carry himself like a fighter. He even treated us some soft serve, so he's gotta be super nice. That baby was really cute, wasn't it? Yeah. Was making insane comments and snacks on fried shrimps the limit of your ability to contribute? I am a thinker, not a fighter. Why don't you step in and help? Hahaha, sorry, I actually was gonna step in if it started looking like the duel would really happen. You are actually Seishonagan, right? Because if you're not, I'd appreciate you tell us now rather than later. Good question. I might have gone by that name at some point in the past. Anyway, it's over now, yeah? So now that we are here, how about we... excuse me? Who? Oh. This is HibiChika, I think. Would you like to buy some dumplings? They are Nagasaki dumplings on a stick. If you buy one, I'll even throw in an extra. Maid! I ain't no maid. Isn't it obvious I'm a dumpling vendor? Anyway, are you going to buy a dumpling or not? Cause if I don't sell any, these are going to be our dinner. Sorry, we don't have any money on us. Oh well, never mind then. Not having money sucks, doesn't it? I know. I'd rather be out sightseeing than working part-time. I miss having AC in my room. Master, I think there is something odd about her. Who are you calling an oddball? I didn't say that. But between the maid outfit and the demeanor and your pinning for air conditioning, you are obviously no local. You wouldn't happen to be a sir. What time period are you from? Can you tell us when you were born? Time period? When I was born? The Heisei... Wait. You guys too. You are reborn in the Edo period, all isekai style too. Pretty much, except for the part about being reborn and isekai. Hey Chanmas, this made toots from the modern world, right? Could you tell us more about this place? Oh, does this mean you know how to get back? Oh, that would be so great. Wait right here, okay? There is actually someone else who... Kak! Shak! What do you think you're doing slacking off like that, Croc? Did you meet today's Kotai at Croc? Croc this, croc that. Enough already. I don't have time for your nonsense right now. What's that attitude, Croc? Did you forget I am your boss here, Croc? Why do you call yourself Crocs? You're obviously sharks. You have got no right to work us like slaves just cause we had a few dumplings. We can't take it anymore. Croc? Wait, that wasn't me, I promise. Did you guys hear that weird voice just now too? Yeah. Hey! Chikagi. Ah, are you guys fighting again? You cannot keep doing this, Chika. Oh, HibiChika, yeah. Hibiki Chikagi. We owe the boss a lot. Now, easy there, girl. What am I, a horse? I'm telling you it wasn't me. He just mouthed it off again. Don't hold back. Don't hold me back, Chika. Hibiki, it's time I gave this stupid shark a piece of my mind. Who are you calling shark, Croc? Croc! A boss? Damn it, Chika. I was afraid you were going to do something like this one day, and now you've gone and done it. It's not my fault. I was just defending myself. I can't help that I did it without a record-breaking kick. This commotion is starting to draw a crowd. I think we should take our leave of this island for now, Master. Alright, maid number 1 and 2. Come with us if you want to leave. Huh? What's all this ruckus, Croc? Ah, the boss is dead, Croc. They killed him, Croc. What? No, it didn't. Those must be the killer's minion, Croc. Capture them, Croc. But damn it. It is just one thing after another with the singularity. We'll just have to fight our way out of this, Master. That includes you too, Nagiko. We still don't know what's going on here though, so no going wild and blasting away your noble phantasm at the outset. You got it, Professor Milo. Emotional engine, full drive. What did I just say? Yeah. This is a wild start to an event. Let's use them. Yeah, I can just use this team. Dun, dun. Oh, where is it? Dun, dun. I can just put them back. Sure, this should work. I was originally planning on rolling for them, but the rolling incidents earlier didn't really pan out the way I would like them to, so yeah.
こともできる。古きルール。こういうこともできる。
Let's see the full chain. I don't remember seeing that.
せーのって言ったら打つからね。
Okay.
真面目にやれ。スマホさんが
So much for fun.
潮干狩り。レンズでチンして KO だ。
NPC. Sure.
いいよね。オッケー。
I think their final ascension was shown in the manga of I is
いいよね。オッケー。
the green one is Hikage, right?
ささやか。
Yeah, green one is Chikagi. So yeah, Chikagi turned into the final form of their servant versions of Ascension. So
立ち上がる。
that was interesting
こ
since
こで終わることは許
I
さない。
think I read the manga around the time when they were released in JP. So yeah, it's been some time. So few of the information can be a bit muddy in my mind. So yeah. Rock. Hey, you didn't kill them, did you? Worry not. I used the back of my blade. Oh, phew. The back of your blade, huh? That's a relief. Sweet dreams, shark faces. Now, who the hell are you? You kicked their butts like it was nothing. I think I even saw a laser in there. You freaking fool. You forgot me already. But we only just met today. That's true, we did. It's true, we did. Wahahaha, who cares? Now that the sharks are out cold, we gotta scoot while we can, Professor. Hang on, something's not right. What do you mean? Just a moment ago, we were surrounded by rubberneckers, all watching the fight, but they are all gone. Did they run because the fight got to be too much for them, or is there something else they are afraid of? What is that? That roar sounded like... Look out, something big is headed our way, and I think it's coming from the sea. Oh, giant tortoise. A turtle. Wait, huh? Weird. Suddenly I'm all sluggish and... Nagio, what kind of attack is this? No. Damn it, I can't move. Okay. Okay. You must be the master of Kalia. No, I have come to greet you. Now, let me show you the way to Dragon Castle. Hmm, I thought it was you. I guess not. Hmm. 2 sections. Where am I? Is this underwater on top of a rock? The Dragon Castle. Hmm. What what's that servant carrying? Hmm. Huh? In the prison. Oh, there you are. Finally up, sleepyhead. Master, how are you feeling? Are you completely awake yet? If you sense anything wrong, tell us. I'm all right, but I'd like to know where we are. You're not gonna believe this, Chanmas. No cap. We are in a mythical, famed dragon castle. Dungeon. Not the real one. Mind, not the real one, mind. People would have known long ago if the dragon castle was at the bottom of Nagasaki Bay. So this one was most probably created by the means of the Holy Grail. I'm sorry, Master. We should never have let the enemy capture you, but we clearly failed. That turtle monster, I don't know how, but it generated some kind of interference that allowed it to neutralize us. It will be a difficult opponent. What's more, will be at even greater disadvantage having to fight it at sea. We will have to develop some kind of countermeasure against the strange interference it used against us. No wonder a minute singularity formed here. No foreign ships could possibly come or go with a creature like that around. That alone would suffice to erase all the trade which should have happened here, leaving Japan a truly isolated nation. Those Dutch who were staying here must have had no idea they'd have to open stores on Dejima because they couldn't go home. Exactly. That's all that turtle's fault. Some of our customers are local fishers and they were talking about how they don't know what they were going to do now that they can't go out to sea. Besides, that turtle's gonna scare all the fishes off anyway. I wonder what it ate to get so big. What are you two doing here? That's why that's what we want to know. I guess they must have mistook you for friends of ours. Kinda understandable. Everything happens for a reason, you know? It is what it is. Anywho, you are not from this time, right? You should stick with us. That's probably for the best. Hey, wait, how did you even end up here selling dumplings? You know, I'm not sure either. Just the other day, we were still going to school and working part time like normal, I think. The next thing we knew, we were on Dejima. I thought we must have. I mean, I have no idea whatsoever. Master, Nagiko, a word. What do you two think? About what? You're trying to call dibs or something? This really is the time for that thing. We are not in middle school anymore, you know. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to tell Professor Rhines about this. I'm surrounded by idiots. Can you not tell these girls are from the modern era? But there is no more modern era. It should go without saying that some force can't possibly have transported them against their will. Not when their original time period no longer exists. So then, what do you think those good girls could be? Damn, that's a that's a crazy sentence to have, Mister. What do you think those two girls could be? Servants summoned by the Holy Grails? That's the obvious answer. What? No way. We totes would have noticed. Plus, they don't seem like the Holy Grails given get them any knowledge. And I'm not feeling any magical energy from them. They are normies 100%. Well, you're not wrong there. This could be a trap of some kind. I think we should remain wary of them. A trap, huh? Teehee. You think so? You really think so? I'm only saying it's possible. What do you think, Master? I think we can trust them. I think they are probably trustworthy. How can you how can you be so sure? There is just something about them that I recognize. There is something familiar about them. I see. They are from a peaceful nation just like you, where people don't feel the need to take from others. You are right. You would be quite familiar with that scene. Alright, that's fine for now. An unusual encounter in a singularity is par for the course. So, for the time being, let's keep our focus on getting out of here. Welcome back. Are you all done talking? Yep, donezo. Sorry for making you wait. It wasn't anything special, just some boring grown up talk. Grown up? You don't look like much older than us. You still haven't told us who you guys even. Ah, so gross. There is no good reason to be whispering like that. This is probably phone. Ketai-san. You were totally just talking about who's gonna hit on who, like you are still in middle school, weren't you? You suck, boy. You suck. Boys suck. No, I promise you weren't talking about anything like that. Wait, who just said that? Hey, yeah, we heard that voice back with those sharks too. Why did you call yourself crocs? You're obviously sharks. You have got no right to work us like slaves just cause we had a few dumplings. We can't take it anymore. You know, I thought it was kind of weird. A cute girl had such a funny voice. You see, under the circumstances, the best we can do is share what information we have. Whatever you have, would you show yourself? Unless there is a reason you can't. Hehehe. Oh, well, guess that cat's out of the bag now. Yeah. Oh, what? Just give me a sec. Okay. Yeah. What on earth? Yep. It's a smartphone instead of a flip phone in the original manga. I don't know what if it was flip phone or smartphone when they were in on the website, but I think they also had flip phone during Carnival's Phantasm as well. It's moving and flying. Hee hee hee. I thought I could fool you by perfectly mimicking her voice. Guess I was wrong. Now that you know my secret, I've got no choice but to blow myself up. That was you copying her voice? You weren't fooling anybody at all. In fact, you surprised me even more than anybody. There is the honest and then there's mean. Besides, it's thanks to me that you got out of all that heavy labor. Huh? You are the whole reason we are in this mess to begin with. I'm sorry to interrupt, but is that a mystic code of some sort? The kind that can think and talk on its own and maybe change into weapon or something? Oh, that's Mr. Smartphone. Ketai-san. That isn't an explanation. I don't know what to say except that when we woke up in this time period, he was already there. I was only hiding him because he does nothing but cause trouble, as you can see. I never thought I'd see a second one. Huh? You mean there is another one of these things out there? It's entirely possible. There may be many such things that we just don't know about. Hey, don't lump me in with likes of that dumb phone. This is the age of smartphone. At least my time has come. Now, do you understand? Then show me the respect I deserve. Galapagos heads, freaky broccoli girls, green gorilla lady. Let's see, what else can I call you? Shut up! My liquid crystal. Okay, that's enough of that. I think I get the idea. So, could we just leave it there? What the? A flying smartphone and you just punched its backlight out. That can't possibly be an ordinary smartphone, right? I'm sorry. Those two are always getting into fights like that. Seriously, who are you people? Who are these people? Okay. So, you are called Master too, huh? What do you mean? That's how we address the manager of the cafe we used to work at. It's pretty common title for cafe and bar owner in Japan. Hehe, our master always wore sunglasses even at night. He acted the bad boy, but he's actually pretty cute for a middle-aged guy. I can't help but think of him whenever I hear master. So I think I'll call you manager instead. Good idea. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, manager. Sure, call me manager, I guess. Oh, come to think of it, we still haven't properly introduced ourselves, haven't we? I'm Hibiki. I'm in class 1-4 at Kagamitsuki High School. My favorite hobby is baking, I guess. I'm Katsuragi Chikagi. I'm in the same class as Hibiki. I like eating baked goods. And this is smartphone. Master smartphone. Mister, don't forget that part. Little Miss Green to the gills. What's that even supposed to mean? So, Hibichi and Chikachi and Funi. Nice to meet ya. All my friends call me Nagikos. You should too. And this is Waver Velvet. I don't expect you will be here too long, but I hope I can count on your cooperation while we are. Hehehe. Same to you, Waver Manager Nagiko. It's so nice to meet you all. I hope we are not making a mistake here. Right, that takes care of introductions. Now to business. How are you going to escape this prison? How are we going to escape this prison? I know. First we smash right through the cell door in a daring prison break. Then we set a time bomb and walk away from the explosion like badass. We lose the enemy and get home alive all in one fell swoop. That sounds awesome. Okay, but how do we actually go about doing that? Hehe. What do you think of my plan, sir, tactician? First, we don't have any bombs, time or otherwise. Second, they have dragged us to the bottom of the ocean. We can't just venture out into the crushing depths with no plan. We might survive it, but Master and the others won't. Alright, yeah, I guess we gotta do a thing about all that underwater stuff. I remember they put on that giant turtle. They put us on that giant turtle's back when they brought us here. How do they keep Chanmas from drowning? That crystal ball. That orb. Orb. Ah, you mean the jewel that masked servant was holding? I wonder if that was the tide ebbing pole. Tide ebbing. Hey, guys, shh, someone's coming this way. What are you whispering in here, Croc? Anyway, you're all free to go now. Croc, go on, get out of here, Croc. Hey, quit rushing us. You're the ones who tossed us in here to start. In fact, I don't even want to leave anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna stay forever. How do you like that? Are you out of your mind? Damn, really, Croc? Now what do I do? If I don't get you out of here, I'm gonna be the one in the hot water, Croc. Could you please just come to the dining room, Croc? The feast is all ready to go, Croc. Feast? Whoa. Wow, this is amazing. So many shiny, sparkly streets. This feels like something straight out of Dragon Castle from the tale of Uroshimataro. Doesn't it, manager? We are in Dragon Castle, Hibino. That means next up should be the dancing sea beam, and flounder. Ta-da! Ta-da! Nope, just more sharks. Ah, sharks can dance. Who knew? They're kind of cute, aren't they? Are you blind? I'm obviously way cuter. You shush. The last thing I need is you making our lives complicated again. Croc, croc, croc. Croc, croc, croc. Ah, this is the first thing I've had even... What? This is the first thing I've had other than dumplings since we got here. Thank goodness there is real food here, like curry and pasta. Come on, Chikachi, don't cry. Have a whole ass cake to cheer yourself up. I don't think I can eat all that. You know what? Give me. I can't wait to see what the scale has to say about this tomorrow. Aren't you going to eat anything, Ilmalloy? Oh yes, it's just... I can't tell what our host is thinking and I don't like it. If I could just light up a cigarette now, that'd help me think, but... Damn, look at all this is extravagance. I wonder the same thing in Dejima. Where in the world are they getting the ingredients for all this food? Croc? We got those from ships that came from across the seas, Croc. They were full of busting with food, Croc. This world's all about give and take, right, Croc? That's not giving and taking, that's pillaging. No, it is not. The waters of Nagasaki belongs to us. Those who would enter without permission must pay an appropriate price. For that, yep, is the rule of the Dragon Castle. Kiyohime. You know this girl? She's so pretty. Tihi. I'm so glad you're finally here, Sita. Well, is that what you expected me to say? Huh? I am Otohime Kiyohime, the Lord of the Dragon Castle. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wait, which is it? Otohime or Kiyohime? It can't be both. It sounded like a comedy duo. It sounds like a comedy duo. It makes sense that Otohime would be the Lord of Dragon Castle, but that spirit origin quite clearly belongs to Kiyohime. Does that mean you are a compound servant, an amalgamation of Otohime, the phantom spirit, and Kiyohime, the heroic spirit? Yes, that's right. I am the same Otohime from the tale of Urashima Taro, who exists only in a fairy tale. Lady Kiyohime has my deepest apologies for making use of her spirit origins as I have. But I'm afraid there was no other way for me to take physical form in this reality. Man, this is weird. You look exactly like Yo-Yo, but you act nothing like her. When it comes to compound servants, it's common for one personality to dominate. In this case, it seems to be Otohime's. That being said, pardon? Fortunately, our souls could not be more compatible. Just look at how perfectly the spirit origin came out. It fits like a glove. What do you think? Do I remind you of Lady Kiyohime? Oh, speaking of which, it would make me very happy if you would call me by my nickname as well, like Ototo. Hey, how sure are we that Kyoyo isn't actually the one in charge there? I don't think I can say. It's possible she was always like this to begin with. Huh? You guys know this lady and she's always like this? She's like a runaway train in a human form. Now, you there. You must be Lord Anchin and of Kalia, yes? Yep, that's me alright. Yeah, sure, something like that. Hehe, I knew it. I could tell right away. It seems Lady Kiyohime and I really do have a lot in common. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Anyone else suddenly feel a chill? Just me? Please relax. I don't mean any of you any harm right now. How about we just forget about what happened on the surface and you just enjoy yourself here in Dragon Castle? Hey, Ototo. Oh, you used my nickname, yes? Appreciate the warm welcome, super cool of you, but you must have had a reason for abducting us, right? This isn't like one of those organ theft dealers, you cut out a liver while we are still alive to cure some disease or something, isn't it? Is it? Dealies. Oh my, what a strange thing to say. You came all this way to try and interfere with my plans, right? Well, it would just make my life easier if you stayed here and kept to yourselves. Your plans, huh? Then closing off Nagasaki Bay and renovating Dejima is only a means to an end. I've been thinking this for a long time, but the bottom of the sea is boring, right? Nothing for kilometers but rocks and seaweed. Bet the Holy Grail taught me all sorts of things. Now that I have been fortunate enough to materialize, I want to experience life in the world with real sunlight. And Dejima has a crucial part to play in making that happen. She wants to use Dejima as a foothold from which to attack the surface. That's right, I'm going to turn Dejima into the hip gourmet tourist destination of my dreams. I'll attract all the coolest young people from far and wide. That's not where I thought this was going. First, I'll spread Dragon Castle's hottest strains across Nagasaki, then all of Kyushu, and eventually, my sweets will rule the world. That's terrible city planning. Is that so wrong? Sweets are so yummy after all. I have been completely hooked ever since I discovered them. Oh yes, I know what you mean. There is just something blissful about being into a biting into a delicious confectionery. May I ask you if you made all this food yourself, Otata? Huh? Oh yes, well, I didn't exactly make it myself so much as I ordered my crocs to. But since they're essentially my extension essentially an extension of my own hands, you could say it's all handmade. So arrogant. Wait, hold on. Firstly, you owe the people of Nagasaki an apology. This wasn't worth creating a singularity over. Secondly, regional gourmet specialties are made to arise naturally from local culture. You can't just force it. Why do you care? It doesn't seem like a big deal. Such a big deal. Well, it is. I haven't traveled around the world sampling so many varieties of local cuisine for nothing. Not to suggest that was the reason of my traveling. Anyway, at any rate. Oh my. You really should let go of old-fashioned, outdated, obsolete way of thinking like that. Just look at all these people who are already enrailed by my Dragon Castle and all the amazing new flavors they have tasted. Yes, this is just the beginning of my Otohime brand products becoming the new standard of the rest of the world. She's using all her knowledge of the future from the Holy Grail just to ruin the whole Edo period. She's strong, too strong. Why would you go that far? Hehe, why indeed? Perhaps I've just grown tired of my life down here. A life spent endlessly waiting for someone who will never return. Perhaps I just got tired of sitting around feeling sad and lonely. Oh Toto, this person you are waiting for, was it? I don't remember anymore. I'm sure he was nobody special though. That's all in the past now, and I'm through looking back on the past. By the way, I still haven't asked your name, Lord Anchin of Kalia. It's Swede. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you shaking like a chihuahua? Lord Ved, I see. From the moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew there was something about you that reminded me of Lord Taro. Your ears maybe? I think that's your imaginations. Hee. How about this? If you agree to stay here at Dragon Castle, I'll give up on my assault on the surface. I must advise against that, my lady. Is that servant? Stay out of this, Sebastian. What? I'm not looking for your advice. Sebastian, I never would have guessed. Well, Lord Veed, what do you say? What if I say no? What will happen if I refuse? Oh, Itihi, why? That's obvious, of course. I'll do this. Croc soldiers, assemble! Croc! Ah, where did they all come from? They have got us surrounded. But they're so cute. I I actually find them kind of soothing. Are you nuts? This isn't the time. You know, now that I think about it, I should never have let him go. I should have kept him here no matter what, even if I had to cry my eyes out or cling to him with all my might. I never would have to go through anything like that ever again. And that's why I won't be repeating my mistake with you, honey. That's the answer for you. Sure, this works. I don't see any. Sure.
こんにちモッフル。それ流行らないんじゃねえかな。甘いと我が海の海。これにしよう古きルール。かしこみかしこみ。いらっしゃいませ。100じゃない気安いな。なんだ。ほいほい。海よ海よ、我が愛しき北欧の海、我が海よ、ここにその可能性を見せよ。あよーいいよね。オッケー混ざって溶けろマーマレード。なんとかなれホットストッカーン。特別命令とも遥か遠けき思い立ち、今なお残る神々の愛よ。さあここよりゲート・オブ・エーギル。
Okay. Grah. Damn it, how many of these things are there? No matter how many we defeat, they just keep coming. They're kinda cute, so I feel a little bad about hitting them, but they're also all prickly. Oh, hey, who just kicked me? Damn it, I can't take this anymore, or any more of this. What do you plan to do with them, my lady? I'm going to give Lord Wade a thorough education. Teehee, I want him to adjust to life in this castle as quickly as possible after all. As for the servants, I think I'll put them to work in the flour mill. As you wish. Oh man, what are we going to do? I don't want to have to work in some weird flour mill. Alright, I guess I have no choice. Ascension up? No. Her magical energy just skyrocketed. What's going on? Her hair turned white. Ah! What the croc? Yeah, she just turned Super Saiyan. Hibino, your hair. Never mind me. Just look for a way to turn this situation around. I'm counting on you, manager. Croc! What is she? Croc! Everyone, get her, Croc! Is there any good way to get out of this? Huh? A kid here? Okay. They just disappeared. What were they pointing at? Oh, door. A door. That's it. Chika. What is it? This really isn't the time for... Ah, why did you transform? Scold me later. Right now I need to open that door, please. Oh. This happens after the manga, so I think the 4 comma manga also doesn't have anything more related to the plot. Instead, it's just a comic manga, so not a comic manga, but a comedy manga. So there is nothing there. I haven't yet. I haven't yet listened to the drama series, so it could be there. Okay. Dude, wait. What do you want me to do? You want me to do that out of nowhere? Oh, for? Fine. Just don't blame me if I mess up. Okay. It opened. Everyone, run for that door. They are gone, Croc. There is nothing in the room. Nothing in this room, Croc. Where did they go, Croc? How odd. They seem to have vanished like so much smoke. Either they used a technique we don't know about, or... Impossible. Nobody can leave the dragon castle without the tide ebbing pole. What in the world just happened? Okay. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but at least we made it out of there. What in the world? What is going on? Huh? Office? I don't know, but at least this doesn't look like Dragon Castle. Oh man, so tired. Night night. Damn it, I'm never doing that again, you hear? Hey, hang on, at least tell us what's going on before you conk out. Doctor, do you hear that huge thud? Oh. If it isn't the people we met on Dejima, what are you doing here? Oh hey, it's you again. Pardon the intrusion. Huh? Is this your house? What is it? Oh, Otaku-san. Otaku-san. I just heard a loud knock. What? Was Tiffel. German, okay. Tiffel. How did you people get in here? Have you come to rob us? No, we are not. I promise it's nothing like. Ah, hang the excuses. If you wish to explain yourself, do it with your fists. Ga. Guga. Oh, blockheads, would you please just listen? Okay. Section 3. Detached dimension. Mansion. The Princess in the Deep Sea. Operation Conquer Otohime. Welcome back. There, you see? I can't just open a door to wherever, whenever I want. Besides, it only worked back then we were working at the cafe. Good point. It would really suck if you opened the door to the bath only to pop out into the city. You have really horrifying thoughts sometimes, you know that? Okay, I guess I get it. So this special door move has got kinda a random element to it. You're not always gonna get the result you want. And Hibichi, you came to be because that cell phone is actually kind of vampire, and said cell phone made some kind of space toy, and then as a kid, when Chikachi took the space toy outside, it somehow turned into you. I'm trying to understand Hibi now, but it's not easy. I'm really sorry, even I don't understand how it all works. Yeah, we just always streaked by in maths and physics and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not relevant here. Okay, so I'm not nearly smart enough for this, but basically the white-haired you is the real you. Not exactly. I haven't been able to turn to my real self since we got here. But I can still use just a little bit of my original power, kind of. Hey, knock that off. Her cheeks are droopy enough without you tugging on them. You sure seem like a regular human to me. What have you got, Professor? I think he's frozen. I think I've seen cat memes. What is this dialogue? Damn. Waver. You should be careful. If you stew on something for far too long, you'll never get the creases out of your forehead. Just whose fault it is that I'm stewing like this in their first place. I'm sorry, you two didn't do anything wrong, I know that. I'm just complicated to find answers to questions that arise. Something of an occupation hazard, really. But hey, you love these kinds of puzzles, so I bet you have already got a theory worked out, right, Professor? I have some ideas, but I don't think the time is right to share them. Well, now you just sound like a detective. Well, I don't mind if these questions stay unanswered. Who doesn't like a little mystery? The important thing is that you two really saved our butts back there. Thanks again. Yeah, thanks a ton. Hee. Oh, you are too kind, but we really don't do anything special, right, Hibiki? What are you talking about? You didn't do anything at all. I know there are powerful vampires who have been alive for almost a millennia called greater dead apostles, but could any of them have made a model case for the whole universe? If there are, they must be from a different world. And if we are to believe what she says, that would mean she is. No, never mind that for now. What? Say it. The one thing that is clear is that their abilities don't come from having becoming heroic spirits. So maybe they are not really servants after all. Oh, hello everyone. I didn't realize you were already up. Oh, good morning, Otaki. Yes, good morning. Breakfast is all ready. If you'd care to join us. Hmm. Her sprite does remind me of someone. I don't remember who, but I'll just keep that in back of my mind. Haha. Guten Morgen, everyone. Sorry about the Sorry about suspecting you of being thieves yesterday. At the time, I had no idea you had only just arrived here without a yen to your name and nowhere to spend the night. So it must have been fate that brought us together. You are all welcome to stay as long as you like. Thank you, Mr. Sevold. You too, Otaki. Gga. Alright, thank you, Ine. He means it, you know. We run a clinic out of the house, so there have always been plenty of people coming and going. The only problem is he insists on challenging everyone to a duel before before he'll examine them. I do hope you can forgive him. He challenges patients to duel. Damn, there's rocking and then there's rocking. Oh yes, for a doctor, he certainly causes me no end of headaches. He used to argue with the magistrates people all the time too. Although with all this going on in Nagasaki, it's actually helped calm things down with them, strange as that may seem. Otaki. She's probably from the Dragon's Castle, if I had to guess, since she has pretty detailed designs compared to other NPCs that we have seen, so probably. Hey, it's not hard to believe. Between a giant turtle occupying the sea and sharks taking over Dejima, I'd bet the magistrate's office has their hands plentiful. Indeed, I can't help but wonder what's to become of my dear Nagasaki. If nothing else, I hope Ine can at least grow up happy and healthy here. Boo? Don't worry, Otaku-san. I promise you, Ine has a bright future ahead of her. With us for parents, she'll grow up to be happiest woman in the world. Babu, Baba. Oh, doctor, what's a doting father you have become? Haha, oh, that hurts, Otaku-san. Okay. Man, now it really does feel like we are in the Edo period. Who would have thought we'd run into people we read about in our history books? Although Mr. Seabold isn't quite how I imagined he'd be. I thought he'd sound more wistful, and that he'd be calling more for Japan to open up its borders. I think you are thinking of Perry. So, refresh my memory. Who is Sebold again? Philip Franz von Sebold. Philip Franz von Sebold was a German physician botanist and natural historian who came to Japan in 1823 as part of a Dutch trading post. He devoted much of his life studying Japanese culture and was a key figure in bringing Western medicine to the country. He first met Otaki, a Japanese woman whom he would go on to wed shortly after he arrived here. She would eventually give birth to their only child, a daughter. Oh, that must be Ine. However, in the original timeline, the Edo shogunate found Seaboard to be in possession of forbidden items and forbid him from ever setting foot in Japan again. This would later come to be known among historians as Pon Seaboard Incident. Of course, with things as they are in Nagasaki and Dejima, it would be impossible for a ship to set sail for the Netherlands. So I guess his deportation has been postponed, but once everything is resolved, I doubt he'll be able to stay here any longer. But if he's going to deport, what about Otaki and Ine? In the original timeline, they were forbidden from leaving Japan with him. And from what I've heard, their life here as a single mother and child was anything but peaceful. That's terrible. Hang on, since we know all that and we are here now, can't we do something about it? Yeah, we could help three of them escape and sneak them all onto a boat or something. I think it's time, Elmaloy. Yes, I think so too. You two deserve to know what it is we are doing here. Yeah. I see. So that's your deal, huh? Did you actually understand everything they just told you? Yeah, though if someone tried to tell me anything else right now, I'd probably go in one ear and write out the other. Did you know why corned beef cans are shaped the way they are? Knock it off. So, you guys here to restore humanity to its proper state. Yep, that sounds pretty important. It is. And you do that even when the history you are saving is really sad. That's the way it has to be. Even though you look so sad yourself right now, manager. Okay, I understand. I still don't really get what this is all about, manager, but if you want to restore history, we'll help you. Right, Chika? Sure. Really? Just like that? I have pretty much seen this coming since you told Hibiki all that stuff. So yeah, don't worry, I'll help out too. Chika. Okay, I get it already. Now let go of me. Are you okay? Should I try to get between them? I wouldn't. Setting aside whether we can count on them, frankly, we could really use more fighters on our side. Alright everyone, gather around. We need to discuss our plan of attack for Dragon Castle. Okay. Ultimately, we are going to need to get back inside Dragon Castle and defeat Otohime Kiyohime. None of that can happen until we first figure out how to infiltrate the compound first. There is also her assistant servant Sebastian. His true name concerns me too. I've already got questions about his pseudonym as it is. We'll come back to him later. The point is, the only reason we got inside Dragon Castle last time is because we were abducted. So this is obviously only method we can employ, meaning we need an alternative. Which brings to our next problem, the giant turtle. Even the cannons on these foreign ships couldn't so much as scratch it, and we lack an effective means to strike it from a distance. Ideally, I'd like to lower it into land and defeat it there. But since it also apparently has an ability to neutralize servants, we'll still need to do something about that first. So what do we do then? That's the question I'm trying to answer. Surrender is obviously not an option. If only we had even a clue about a possible solution. Oh, 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 oh. Me, I have an idea. What is it now? I know something that can solve both our problems. The tide ebbing pole. All you gotta do is lure out that masked servant and steal it from him. It can part the sea to create a walkable path that is perfect for reaching Dragon Castle and fighting the turtle. Hey, yeah, you are right. I forgot that old masked guy had that. You make it sound great, but it can't be that simple, can it? Yeah, like, isn't that guy down in Dragon Castle? How are we going to nab him up here? Besides, even if we can steal the pearl, how can we know we'll be able to use it? Why are you all being so DB downers? I'm giving you major hints here, you know? I wish you'd take me a little more seriously. I've got a plan to lure him out and everything, and that's not all. What if I told you I know how to use the pole? Huh? Are you serious? What are you really? Are you actually a servant? My true name is Azumi no Isora. I'm kind of a shut-in, but I'm also a god of the sea. Okay. Sure. Last arrow. Dumplings, dumplings, delicious dumplings right here, Croc. Ah, these things aren't selling at all. They are just too plain compared to what other competitors are putting out, Croc. We don't even have those sale girls helping us out anymore, Croc. This is getting real, Croc. Oh, there you are, boss. Croc. Sale girl number 2. Is that you, Croc? Did you come back to us, Croc? No, I just don't know anyone else around here. Can we ask you a favor? That's the first thing you say to me, Croc? So, you just want me to deliver this letter to Lady Otohime, Croc? That's right. Would you? It's kind of urgent. Well, if it's urgent, I guess I've got no choice, Croc, but once I'm back, you'd better help us move some dumplings, Croc. You know, that guy seemed kinda okay for a shop. Are you sure this is going to work, Chika? Don't ask me. It was all this thing's idea. Okay, Master, I'd like you to write Otohime a letter. Oh, why a letter? It doesn't matter what you write, just tell her you want to talk to her or something. The important thing is you end it by saying, please send someone to pick me up. Ah, now I see. If Master asks for someone to pick him up, Otohime Kyohime will send Sebastian. Then all we would need to do is ambush him and take the tide ebbing pearl for ourselves. Of course, for a plan like this to work, you'll first need to get Otohime's attention. Aren't you scared of what might happen afterward? I don't feel great about lying to her, but I'm not saying it has to be a love letter. You should be fine as long as you don't write anything technically untrue. I don't know, Pony. You're suggesting taking advantage of Ototo's feeling. That just doesn't sit right with me. Ototo's gonna be thrilled to get that letter, but he might break her heart when she learns the truth. Yep, I clocked you as a dirty manipulator from the start, smartphone. Hey, come on. This is just strategy, alright? The goal is to lure Sebastian out, that's all. There is nothing more to this plan than that. Or are you telling me you have got a better idea? Well, I'm waiting. You seriously grind my gears. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't love this idea either, but if we are going to repair this minute singularity, we'll have to defeat her eventually. And encouraging the enemy to lower their guard is proven tactic in War Master. Let's do it. Really, manager, are you sure? There is all the time. We'll have to sincerely apologize. We'll have to give her a sincere apology at least. Admittedly, this tactic isn't the best fit for kind-hearted souls. But don't worry, we still have a last resort. If it all goes to pot, I'm sure our mood maker here can manage something. Well, reasonably sure. Me? You're counting me? Hey. It seems you have made your decision. I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, I just remember some business I need to attend to, so I'll be on my way. Give me a ring when you're wrapped all this up. Bye. Blip. Hey, get back here, damn it. Man, he wasn't kidding. I haven't been able to get a hold of him again since. Gods are so fickle. Though I never would have guessed Mr. Smartphone was one. Oh wait, what did he say his god's name was again? Azumi no Isora. Let's see, I think he showed up in the Taiheki, right? Indeed, Isora makes no appearance in either the Kojiki or Nihon Shoki. So yes, I would say the version of him described in the Teihiki is the best known one. As I recall, Isora's appearance goes something like this. Isora's appearance. One day, a woman by the name of Empress Jingu summoned gods from all across Japan to share in their divine wisdom. However, one god refused to go, so the other gods decided to lure him out with a show of song and dance. The plan worked, and the god who finally appeared was an unsightly mess. His whole body was covered from head to toe in small shells, barnacles, and seaweed-dwelling insects. As you might have guessed, that god was the Azumi no Isora. Isora explained that he had initially shunned the call because he was ashamed of his appearance, and apologized by offering the Empress the twin jewels of Dragon Castle, the tide ebbing pearl and the tide flowing pearl. The end. That's it? Yes, that's all the Tehetai has to say about him. A few later versions on the tail side. He's always been a mysterious god, but when you lay it all out like this, he seems almost impossible to pin down. Azumi no Isora, the god of sea. I wonder if he's calling us from the bottom of the ocean then. So even gods have phones these days. Then again, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. We know a vampire who uses old school flip phone after all. A god dwelling at the bottom of the sea, and there is almost nothing written about him. I wonder where he came from. The more I think about it, the more curious it seems. Hey, no point overthinking it. Not when there is all zillions of gods out there, right? Yes, that's true. And that's not as though there is something in particular nagging at me. I suppose I'll just have to let you all know if I come up with another theory. For that moment, we should have a bit of time before our transportation arrives. So let's go over the plan for capturing Sebastian and make sure we are all on the same page. Huh, did anyone else hear that? Chanmas, the sea. There is something out at the bay and it's headed our way really, really fast. Yep, probably. Yep, Yohime. I love you. She came herself. Yes, it's me, your Otahime. I read your letter and I couldn't bear to wait another second. Yes, I have a whole ocean's worth of things I want to talk about with you as well. But since you have reached out to me, it's only right that you'll be allowed to say your piece first. You're up. Last resort, mood maker. Let me think. Oh gosh, what could it be? Dare I say uh, Lord Veed? I'm sorry. I was only using you. Huh? Oh, come on. Be direct if you must. But there is a line between directness and stupidity. Still, Master, I suppose in your case, I wouldn't want it any other way. Nagiko, you're good to go anytime, right? Sure am. You newbies, get behind us and wait for my signal. Used me, Lord Veed. What do you mean? Right, I see now. You didn't say anything false in your letter. I was the one who got my hopes up and let them carry me away. Still, this is just... This is too cruel. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. You didn't know the first thing about how to handle a poor Otohime's heart, do you? Fine then, that's how you want to do this. I won't hold anything back either. I suggest you enjoy this blood red sunset while you can, Lord Veed. Because once I take you back to Dragon Castle, you'll never see another. Croc, croc, croc. Yikes, she really starting to scare me. Well, we have to do something, or she's gonna take manager away for good. We have to stop her. Okay. Okay.
あいよいいよねオッケー真面目にやれああスマホさんがささやか
Good. Nice crit.
いいよねオッケーえい混ざって溶けろマーマレードいい子ね
Okay, easy enough. Manager needs our help.
マジでなんだこれ
Okay.
甘いと我が古きルールこういうこともできるよしここから本気古きルールなんだがやれそうかはいはい
海よ海よ我が愛しき北欧の海我が海よここにその可能性を見せよ
水でもかぶって気分そうよ参りますねとブレードだマーブルいやマジでなんだこれあいよ水でもかぶって気分そうよ引きますね今日も一日お疲れ様帰りにラーメンでも食ってくか
Okay. Ah, it's nighttime already. Did we win? I feel like I might die of sheer terror more than once, but we seem to have stopped her. Man, talk about a bittersweet victory. Uh, okay, we should be back. Okay, back. First we led her on, then we beat her up. Hey, are we the bad guys? Ah, uh, so I lost. How unfortunate. Ototo, if only I could have taken you back to Dragon Castle and lived a quiet life serving you home cooked meals and sweets every day. What a wonderful life that would have been. Otohime. But I should have known better than to try and take back something I'd already let go of once before. Dreams like that I any gave up any right to long ago. Lord Ved, if I may one make if I may make one last request of you, could you please send me back by your own hand? Please send me back to the fairy tale from whence I come, where I can continue to wait for someone who I know will never return. She is. Is this really the right thing to do? Should I really have sent back? Should I really send her back like this? She is manipulating us so hard. Can we just leave her after we hurt her like this? Ototo. Huh? Would you like to make sweets with me? Why sweets? Easy. There's just something about eating sweets that makes you happy, right? I know I was really happy when I got to try the delicious food and sweets you served us at Dragon Castle. I see. That's good to hear. I'm not exactly trying to pay you back for that, but I'd still love you to have some of my own homemade sweets. If I'm not sure if quite they are quite your thing, but I hope if you do end up liking them, maybe they can make you happy too. So, what do you say? You want to make me happy? Hibiki, I understand where you're coming from, sort of, but actually, I'm not sure I do. Is now really the time for this? I think it is. What? I'd like to try making some of those sweets too. Would that be okay, Lord Ved? Yes, of course. If you all make and eat yummy sweets together, maybe we can all be happy together too. I swear, you're so simple-minded. It's kind of nerve-wracking to watch. Like they say, keep it simple, stupid. The simple the feelings, the better. And you never know. Maybe that's what'll end up saving the world. I know this doesn't come close to making up for what I did. Oh, would you join me in making sweets? We don't have a baked good at the bottom of the sea. So when I first learned about them through the Holy Grail, they shone as brightly as stars. They were so dazzling to behold. To me, they were more enchanting than any pearl or coral I'd ever seen. Maybe that's why I failed to release something important when I found myself in their thrill. What made them truly brilliant was the fact that they were made for no other reason than to bring someone joy. Croc Croc. I'm sorry, I can't recall your name. It's Hibiki. Hibiki. I have been learning completely on my own on my Crocs. Leaning completely on my Crocs and the knowledge of the Holy Grail gave me. I don't know anything about making sweets by hand. Do you still think I can? Do you think it's possible for me to make sweets that can make someone happy? Yes, of course. They say cooking is love language for a reason. I'm sure you're going to be great at it, Ototo. Oh my, teehee. Good grief. I suppose sometimes not taking the simple route can actually work against you. It's alright. It's at least all's well that ends well. The important thing is we no longer have to fight over Hime. We still have to do something about Sebastian and the giant turtle. But as long as we have the Holy Grail, the rest can. Hang on. Yeah, she doesn't have the Holy Grail. Or the Hime doesn't have the Holy Grail, then who? Yeah, Sebastian. I'm afraid playtime is over, my lady. Huh? Wow, what's the sudden flood alert? What's with the sudden flood alert? What's going on? Is that the tide flowing pole? Eee! Come, my lady, it's time to go home. These people wouldn't be able to reach you so easily once you're back in Dragon Castle. I don't want to leave. Oh, there is something I want to do on land. Now, I can just go back to Dragon Castle once that's done, right? I'm afraid I can't allow that. I need you to play your part as the Lord of Dragon Castle. Oh, a shame. Otaki took quite a liking to all of you. But it's clear I must dispose of you before you become a more serious thorn in my side. Oh, wait, please don't hurt them. Master. Say word, your master. So that's who made the singularity. Then allow me to dispose of them, my lord. Is he transforming? No, he's undoing the inhibitors he used to block our perceptions. He's been deceiving us this whole time. Boom. Okay, who is he? Whoa, humans, you can't see this form. I am the divine spirit known as Umisachi Hiko. Umisachi Hiko. Okay. That's a cliffhanger. Sure. Lately, many things have been arriving from across the sea, from rare goods and foreign visitors to the most mythical of objects, long sharp fangs and colossal body that seems to bolt out the sky. What on earth could it be? Envious gazes are drawn to the sight of its its majestical imposing figure. I'm not an important or anything. Apparently not. Okay. Sure. Requests and the shop unlocked. Okay, yeah. Okay. Those. Sure. So I'll be stopping here. We'll continue with the story tomorrow. Plus some of the voice lines of those two in the shop as well. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Story is kind of very light-hearted for now. So let's enjoy this while it lasts. So yeah, thank you all for watching. A like and sub would be appreciated. We are only one subscriber away from hitting 100 subs, so I would appreciate if someone subscribed. So yeah, thank you all for watching. See you guys tomorrow with the continuation of the story. So yeah, bye.